The gas prices have been rising increasingly over the years. After COVID-19, the whole epidemic, gas prices have been a continuous rise. In Florida, the average gas price is $3.27. And we have it easy, to be completely honest with you, because in places like California, the average gas price is $5.35. That means if you wanted to just get 4 gallons of gas, you have to spend more than $20 $20. You know how much food you can get with $20? Anyways, I feel as though the biggest problem right now for us as humanity is not the gas problem. It's global warming. And you may be thinking, what does global warming have to do with me? Global warming doesn't even exist. Global warming is the reasons why summers are so hot, winters are so cold. Right now, everybody is sick. Everybody has been getting sick. And the reason for that is the drastic change in weather due to the global warming. Now, how could we fix global warming? It's the same way we can fix the gas problem, with alternative sources. For instance, instead of using gas and fossil fuels and things that hurt our environment, we can use things such as wind turbines, solar panels, hydropower. You've seen those in a science book where it has fields full of wind turbines. Those promote so much energy, and the cost makes up for the labor. Once you buy it, you don't have to replace it. You won't have to do anything. And the amount of wind that we get during hurricane season or any cold season when the breeze is really hitting us, those will generate so much more power to us. There are many cars that are solar powered. Google has a self-driven car that takes pictures of our homes that is powered by solar panels. Why can't we do that as a whole human society? Doing that will at least cut us in half the amount of gas and electricity that we use that we do not need. The reasons why we will use these sources is because not only are they cleaner, they're more renewable, and they're safer. No matter what, we know that the sun will not die. The sun will stay. We know that wind will always be here no matter what. We know that if worse comes to worse, because gas may run out, there will be a time where we will not be able to pull any more gas from this planet and use up any more. We will have to rely on what our God-given resources are, which are the wind and the sun. So those are the reasons why we should transform from a gas and electrical powered society to a more solar powered and wind powered society. Secondly, another way to drop the amount of gas prices and how bad global warming is to try to get the Go Green initiative to actually work. We have these influencers for a reason. We have these influencers for a reason. We need them to push our objective over and over again so that even children know to get an electrical car. For instance, we need electrical and environmentally healthy commercials playing during Doc McStuffin and little kids shows, so that no matter what, if the kid knows, their parent must know. We can have Tesla toys, we can have electrical car toys, so that when these kids grow up, they feel like they can drive an electrical car. We want it to where it becomes like coal, where gas-powered cars become a thing of the past because now we have electrical cars. Not only will this do great for our society, but it will also help our economy as a whole, because as we know, our economy is not in the best place right now. And once the economy starts getting back on track with lowering the gas prices and getting more environmentally sound, we can start getting more of an equilibrium instead of always being in an inflation. Thirdly, instead of just keep on drilling in the same hole in the same part of the ocean or the same part of the desert, let's find more drilling spots to do so in. It's safer that way. It gives the animals that live in those areas don't have to worry as much as the animals that live in the areas that we keep drilling into, because we can only drill in those areas for so long. Once that's done, it's done, and there will be nothing else for us to do. There's also other ways to drill oil than just using big drills and shoving it into the ground. there's a way called hydro drilling. Now, hydro drilling is where you put water into a rock or anything that contains oil. It will be solid. You put a pipe filled with water and you shoot the water through the solid rock. This way, it pushes out the oil cleaner and you can contain where it's going to come out at because you're controlling the stream. Instead of the way we normally do it, where we just drill down and the oil just sprouts up. This way we contain the mess. Another way to avoid the climate change and the raising and the loss of gas itself is to change the way that gas is delivered. It doesn't happen too often, but on the off chance it does, when a gas truck is on its route and then it just breaks down or it just falls over, boom, explodes, you know how bad that is for the environment? It is detrimental to the environment when things like that happen. It doesn't happen too often, but it does happen. Even for movie shoots where, yeah, it might not be real, but some movies do real explosions, and those are detrimental to our environment too. Better ways to transport gasoline is through pipes, underground pipes, to where nobody will see it, nobody can interfere with it, and won't hurt the environment because it's not touching it. And that way it gets where it's supposed to get safely and soundly. It might not be as fast as the trucks, but we know for sure that it will not burst in the ocean or kill 17,000 ducks because of how it's going. In conclusion, the solution to climate change and the raising gas prices is the amount of energy that we use, is a renewal of energy that we can use, a change in energy that we can use, and finding more differential ways to extract gas and to transport gas. If we as a human society can figure out ways to not have to deal damage to our environment unintentionally, we will be in so much better standing. Florida might even have snow again. All we have to do is just take little steps in the right direction to stop using gas and to just care about our environment. Thank you.